Go ahead.
What were your overall impressions first game with this group?
Liked it. I thought everyone was here to compete hard, and there was pretty good tempo to the game. I thought we had a really good first period, and then we got a little stubborn with the puck in the second. They made a real strong push. We played in our end too much, but we managed to get through it okay. The goal at the end of the second period, a little disappointing. We let a couple guys jump through on us there, and they get a nice rebound and put it in the back of the net. So you knew the pressure was going to be on in the third, but I thought we responded in the third, got much more discipline with the puck, put more pucks deep, came up with more pucks in the forecheck, and were able to create some nice scoring chances. So penalty kill did a great job. Power play got us one. All around good game from our group, I think, started off.
Given that it was sorry, Peter,
No.
given that it was the first game, what is the pushback from your team from the second to the third say about this group?
Well, I mean, I like it. You know, obviously we had the last exhibition game was hard fought. We had a nice lead in Vegas, and we kind of let it slip away. I felt like tonight it meant a little bit more to our guys to dig in and get the job done, as you would expect in a regular season game. And you know, we were able to play 3 to 4 lines the whole night and got some real good contributions from guys digging into different areas. So still figuring out, you know, the rhythm of our, you know, line changes and whatnot, and who we're going to use where and who we come back with. But I thought for the most part we found that rhythm pretty early on in the game and stuck with it, and it worked out.
What did you think of Georgiev's play, especially on the penalty kill? It seemed like he made some really big saves.
Yeah, I thought he was great. He gave us a great chance to win tonight. You know, a couple funny bounces. The one at the end of the second period, we deflect into the net when they're throwing it net front. It can be tough against these guys because they throw pucks into the mixer in front of the net. They got a lot of bodies there. They whack away. But I felt like our D did a nice job clearing some of those. But when we needed a save, we got it.
You mentioned the PK. A lot of new faces on there. Do you think they're gelling pretty quickly?
Well, I liked it tonight. I mean, we're one game in. They've been pretty good in practice. Some of those guys are doing double duty with power play and penalty kill, so they don't get to practice penalty kill as much. So you gotta get reps in the games as well. We used them all tonight. I thought they did a nice job.
You mentioned the goal they scored at the end of the second, where it looked like Nate and Joe maybe kind of jumped a little bit forward. Is that a set play to try and get something going at the end of the period with limited time? Or
I think that's what Nate was doing. Yep, trying to poke it through and go with 10 seconds left. You know, I thought the play was icing. Should have been. We were putting our guys out to go in the offensive zone. They brought it back to the neutral zone. But that's what can happen. We get jumping one way. You know, we're in a good spot in that game at 3-1. Probably the wrong decision, I think. But, you know, it's one mistake. It shouldn't define us, as was our message in between the periods, and we didn't let it do that.
There's a lot of talk about getting bigger this summer. That's a big Kings team. Was it noticeable for your team tonight, the difference in size?
I thought so. I thought it was a, you know, pretty physical contest, and you know, we had some big bodies down there hanging onto pucks and some good low net drives to create some offense and drive them into the hard areas. So it looks like we got a few guys that will be able to get to the paint and get to the interior of the ice, and a lot of those guys are, you know, new additions.
Nate and Nico had a bunch of points tonight, but what did you think of the first line just in general?
I thought it was good. Yeah, I thought they came out skating right away. They created a bunch. They got a little stubborn with the puck at times through the neutral zone, but they're also able to make a bunch of nice plays and create a bunch of scoring chances. So they get a little bit more leeway in those areas than others. And when the game, you know, as it moved on into the third period, they were really disciplined with the puck. They put it in a lot. They forechecked it back a lot. They got rewarded for it with some hard work.
With Cogliano, are you guys just waiting for him to tell you that he's ready?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, it'll be soon. It's not gonna, you know, we're one game into an 82-game season, and there's no rush to put him in until he's feeling completely ready. We have healthy bodies, luxury that we have this year at the start of the year, and yeah, but I would expect him to be back fairly soon.
Coach, those two penalties on Bo kind of come at a crucial time, and looked like you guys maybe didn't agree with those calls. What did you see on them?
I think the first one's a penalty. His back's to him, and he finishes him pretty hard. Penalty all day. You know, the second one, I don't know, it's a body check. You know, he beats him there, he finishes him clean in my opinion, but they saw it differently. is what it is. You got to kill it off if that's a call you get. You're hoping it evens out eventually.
Last question, guys. Good. Thank you.
Yep.